Hello hoppers, I have my cousin here who just came in from Spain and she's an expert at making tortilla. Now tortilla is a potato omelet that is very popular in Spain. There are many different ways of making tortilla, although it only has 3 ingredients basically. Everybody's tortilla comes out different, and because hers is so good, I decided to film this today because, like I said, tortilla is very popular in Spain. And I think some people might be interested to see exactly how it's made, especially one that tastes really good. I can vouch for that. So if you're interested in learning how to make tortilla, keep watching. We've peeled a few potatoes. Now, why are you weighing the potatoes out?
Because it's very important to keep the proportion. 1 kilo of potatoes, 6 eggs.
Okay.
Although it all depends on the size of the eggs. You know, sometimes you might be needing an extra egg.
Okay.
We're gonna add 1 onion. You can add chorizo, you can add peppers. You know, you can add basically anything you want.
But the basic tortilla is potato and eggs.
That's it, basically.
That's the basic tortilla.
Yes.
You can add whatever else you want. Onions give it like a little bit of a sweet flavor, right?
Yes.
It's really tasty with onion.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So now you chop up the potatoes like in little slices.
And she has them on a strainer so that there isn't any water because we're going to fry the potatoes.
Exactly. Yeah, in the meanwhile, we can start heating the oil on the pan.
Okay, so we're gonna use a big pan and I'm gonna use sunflower oil, but you can use olive oil. Extra virgin is not needed because first of all, that's expensive and most likely you're gonna throw this oil away anyway, so she's chopping them potatoes. Chop, chop, chop. Let me show you how she cuts them up.
Cut them the way you do.
Why? So they could soak the egg better.
And they're flat, so that they remain flat. Because the tortilla is like a cake, you know, it's flat.
You have to chop them up. If not, you know, it takes time to cook them. So that way they fry really quickly.
Faster.
It has to be like between fried and baked. Or cooked, you know? It has to be like really soft.
Low heat, medium heat?
High.
High heat.
Yeah, we're gonna heat it up fast.
Okay.
And then we'll lower it down when we put the potatoes in.
So I used about half a liter of oil, okay? And she's still chopping them potatoes.
So since we're gonna add onion, I'm gonna peel the onion, slicing up the onion.
So you put them with the potato too?
Yes, directly.
Directly, okay.
Yep. Cut them up in little slices.
This is what it looks like.
I'm starting to cry with the onion.
Oh, don't cry, it's not so bad.
I'm gonna add some salt to this potato and the onions.
Oh, okay.
And the oil's already hot, so we can start.
Woo! Okay. I love that sound. Sizzling hot.
Yep. And now we can like bring down the fire a bit.
Because what you want to do is heat up the oil a lot first in the beginning, and then you could turn down the heat a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a lot of potato in there.
A lot, yeah, but it's gonna go down.
We had it on 9, which is the maximum, and now it's
up to 5 now.
Now it's on 5.
Yeah, let's see if it's okay.
It smells good already.
It does. So we're gonna add like a little bit of salt. Then when we eat the eggs, we'll add a little bit more salt to the eggs.
This is a very typical dinner for Spaniards in Spain.
Tortilla is not a quick dish.
No.
No. It takes like half an hour to completely make a tortilla.
Yeah.
And the longest part is like, you know, frying the potatoes. That's it.
Okay.
Then once you get the eggs and you put the potatoes inside, that takes like 5 minutes.
And also keep in mind, this is for a big tortilla.
Yes.
If you want to make a smaller one, you just half everything. Or,
Exactly. But I mean, I don't recommend making a smaller tortilla than half a kilo of patatas and 3 eggs. I mean, that's
Patatas or potatoes?
potatoes. Yeah, patatas.
We're so bilingual, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, so
3 eggs is like the limit. When I do a smaller tortilla with half a kilo of potatoes, I usually put like 4 eggs. So the egg spreads better, more even.
Okay, because the egg has to cover the potatoes. So okay, so she's mixing up the potatoes, and you're like Mushing them.
Yep. Now we start the process of mushing.
Oh,
That, or smashing, or whatever you call it. It's like, that avoids for it to like really fry. So it won't really fry.
so be soft.
Yes.
If
So
you won't
I
have,
mash them a bit.
you won't have those hard edges.
Exactly.
Right.
So I mash them a little bit.
Interesting.
So, you know, that's why there's no need to chop it up like really, really small because
'Cause you're gonna-
small pieces because you're gonna mush them anyway.
The mushing part is
Yes.
important.
Mashing potatoes.
Okay.
A little bit.
Remember what I said, tortilla only has 3 ingredients basically, eggs, potatoes, and oil. You can add, all right, salt and onion as an extra. But, you know, it's only those 3 ingredients, but the tortillas can be very different, can taste very different from like one house to another. Because if you cook the egg a lot, it's gonna be drier. If you let the egg, like leave it more raw, cook it less, it's gonna be runny. There are some tortillas that are so runny that the egg is like flowing out of the plate. You know, it's like really, really runny.
Not everybody likes that.
And not everybody likes raw egg. And then there are other people that like it really... He's waiting, he's very anxiously waiting for the tortilla. He's hungry, so are we. So yeah, some people do not like when the egg is really, really runny. And I don't like it when it's very dry either. So something in between.
Smell good?
It smells really good. I
It
wish you guys
smells
could
good.
smell it. So you're still chopping this up, huh?
Yeah, continuously. And like this type of frying the potatoes like this avoids like the onions from getting like really fried and crispy, which is not the point.
Oh.
They should like blend into the potato and almost
Okay.
disappear.
Sometimes you can't tell if a tortilla has onion or not. It's sort of, you could taste it, but you can't
And
really
smell
see it.
But
That's
exactly.
true. Anxiously waiting.
So it's like a little cooked, a little baked, a little, I mean, like boiled potato, but it's fried. But it's like a soft fried. It should be soft. So then when you add the eggs, it blends in well. Okay, so now we're gonna beat the eggs. We have 6 eggs.
6 eggs.
It might be a little bit short, let's see.
We'll see. We might need more eggs.
Yes, so I add a little bit of salt so they can beat better. Just a little bit. And
Okay, traditionally, this sound was heard like in every house in Spain at like 9 o'clock at night.
I finished with the whisk because it helps me give it like a little bit of air.
We have a whisk.
And so, you know, why not?
Okay.
You have to beat it like for a minute or 2, more or less. You know, these are like good eggs. So they're thick, they're nice and thick, so you have to beat them a little bit more.
Okay.
That's also gonna make that tortilla a lot tastier. Depends on the quality of the eggs.
It'll be lighter and more fluffy.
See all the bubbles that we have in the eggs
Yeah,
now?
look at the bubbles.
So you need the eggs for, you know, to be bubbly.
Okay,
That's gonna be good.
look at that. All that effort.
Yep, muscle.
Yeah, it takes time.
I mean, I think in every home, everybody has made a tortilla in Spain. Every single person.
I even have, and
Yes, of course.
I don't cook that much.
Okay, so let's check the potatoes. See?
Ooh, they're soft.
See, they're almost finishing their frying.
Yeah.
See?
They're almost done.
Now they're a little bit toasted.
Yeah.
See?
They're soft.
Yes, they're very soft. And the onion has blended pretty well. You don't see them.
Yeah, you can't see the onion. You have to
What?
strain.
Yeah, a little bit, you know, so it's not like too greasy.
Mm-hmm.
Not it's bad for your stomach. So you dump the tortilla, the potatoes
Dump them in.
into the eggs.
That's why I need the skimmer, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You can tell she's done this a few times.
And you know, like the potatoes, look, they're like really, really soft. So that's why you need this. Did you see? They're almost like mashed potatoes.
Okay, let's get a close-up. They're like mashed potatoes. They're steaming hot. Careful with the oil, people. And the egg is like really foamy.
Yep. That's gonna give it like, you know, a special touch. Soaks up a lot of oil.
Yeah, it does soak up a lot of oil.
Yes.
That's why we don't use the extra virgin olive oil because it's expensive.
I mean, you could, but
You could, but
also like the
it's more
extra virgin oil does not fry very well.
okay.
It takes longer. So now we mix up the eggs well. Now we're gonna have to get the oil out of the pan.
Okay, we're gonna beat another egg because we want to make it a little bit more moist. There's a lot of potato in there, so we need more egg in there. The eggs are small, okay? So. Of course, you got to beat it before you mix it with the rest.
Yep. Okay, so, and we're also going to need a big plate to turn the tortilla.
Okay, so
You see how this is?
look how it is. Ooh, it looks really creamy.
Does
Yes.
that work?
Perfect. That's going to work.
Okay, we have a special plate.
So now we need to heat the pan really well. Okay, so the tortilla gets in and really, you know, how do you say, cuaja?
Guaja? How do you say guaja? It solidifies.
Sizzle.
Exactly.
No,
Then
guaja
from
is
the
to
start.
make dense.
So, like
to cook.
The bottom.
So the egg cooks,
the
basically.
bottom layer has to like cook really quick.
Coagulates.
Coagulate.
Exactly,
That's the
coagulate.
word.
So you need the pan really hot to start. Okay,
Okay.
you could turn it down, but you know.
Pan has to be really hot.
Yes, you need the pan to be really hot.
And you need a plate to turn it over. We
Yes.
have this special device here, but you can use a plate.
Okay, let's go.
Go for it. See all these little tricks that really make a difference that I didn't know. Wow, looks like really fluffy.
Yes.
Looks really fluffy. So you have it on high heat. You have it on 9.
Yes. 9.
Okay, she's gonna turn it over. Oh my goodness gracious. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Even if you have like a little mishap,
No problem.
it's okay because then you can fix it. It's not a problem. Oh, it's perfect. Look at that. It's perfect.
I'm an expert mom.
You can tell you've done this many times. Oh,
Let's
wow.
like low the heat because we don't want it to be like too well made.
Right.
So that's gonna be enough.
If you
know,
have
with
the heat, if you have the heat really high, then
Yes.
the outside is going to burn and the inside is going to be very raw. Raw? The egg is going to be raw. Oh wow, look at that.
Now it's just, you know, to turn it around, it's like much easier once it's like
Because it's coagulated.
yeah, once it's coagulated from both sides. Now it's not coser y cantar, like we say in Spanish.
Sing and sew.
Yeah, singing is,
Doesn't make sense in English,
No.
but
in Spanish we say
Yeah.
coser y cantar. Yeah.
it's coser y cantar, which means it's like a cinch. It's easy to do. Okay, so you turned it a few times, right?
Yes. So now it's done.
Now it's cooked.
And we're gonna take it out just to have lunch. To dinner, sorry.
Dinner.
And
It looks beautiful.
Wow.
that's our
cool.
steaming tortilla.
That looks really nice. Okay, Hoppers, I hope you enjoyed it. Try the recipe. Send me a picture on Instagram or on Twitter so we can see it. Enjoy it. It's really good. Bye, Hoppers.
Bye.
En chévere.
Don't forget to subscribe, okay, to my channel if you like this. Bye. See you. Choose. We're in Germany, so choose. It's still warm. I love their like loss of words, right?
Very good.
Tortilla.